You lead.
All right. All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of You Don't Know DACC live on a Thursday, but we're doing this a little different. We're doing it quarantine style. So today I have Kylie Dreyer over Zoom, and we're going to be doing a few of these over Zoom, but I have Kylie today, who is the coordinator of the fitness center and also the head of the personal training program. So Kylie, you know, we're in quarantine, we've got COVID-19. What are you doing for your students, and how can they maintain their fitness? And I mean, what are you doing?
Well, my fitness center, we've been up and running for about 4 days now. A lot of my students decided that they do a lot of cardio, so it was a little easier for me. But I gave them some options to do. They could do download a pedometer if they wanted to. A lot of us have the Apple Watches, Fitbit, the latest technology. So they're sending me screenshots of their workouts. They have to do 4,000 steps or 2 miles. In order to count as a workout. So that's how we're running that way. And then for my personal training program, we're on Blackboard. I had a lot of stuff already up and running, so it was pretty easy to roll right on into this. I was one of the fortunate ones. So yeah, we're using Blackboard, we're using Collaborative. I haven't met with anybody yet, but I keep sending messages. I'm a big believer in the Remind app. So Coach Kronk and I are able to communicate with students through the Remind app, and we've had pretty good. Students have done really well with it, surprisingly. They're really surprising me.
Good. Well,
yeah.
With that, I mean, what are your plans after COVID? I mean, are you doing anything? Are you revamping anything in your program? Do you have any new plans for the future? You know, and what can you tell students about your program to get them more intrigued? For those who are like, hey, I might want to be a personal trainer, but I don't know. I mean, we need more of those, you know, there's a lot of fitness places in Danville.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see behind me, but I have my treadmill in my office and my bike. I've actually started hitting the bike myself. In fact, I did an hour workout this morning. It was kind of funny. Beyond me is the boys is set up for school. So they are asking me questions for their homework, and here I am riding my bike. I ended up doing an hour workout just because I got distracted trying to help Chase with his homework. So it's been kind of fun. I looked at my watch and I went, oh, I was supposed to get off 5 minutes ago. Well, now I'm already 5 minutes in. Might as well do another 20 minutes. So yeah, I have students that are doing things at home. They ask me for permission. They're shooting me some pictures and stuff. As far as the ACE program goes, yeah, we're always needing more trainers. And the nice thing about ACE and personal training is I can actually do programs from home. I'm part of an accountability group. I have a group of friends that are like, hey, during this whole thing, I want to work out. What are some things I can do? And I'm posting constantly on their accountability group on Facebook, offering advice. Some of them are asking questions. I have one ask me, okay, what's the difference between an Apple Watch and a Fitbit? Well, that's basically off of opinion. What do you like more? What are you looking for from that type of technology? I have others that are asking me some dietetic questions, and I immediately, of course, it's against my scope of practice to give advice on specific nutrition facts, but I can go in and say, okay, let's get on to myplate.gov and utilize those tools. I've had others say, okay, I like to do fitness, but I don't really know what I want to do. I'm a firm believer in find something that you like to do, because if you like to do it, it becomes a habit. I am an avid runner. I ran multiple half marathons, but now my body's decided, I'm 40 years old, my body's decided I can't do that anymore. So my husband put my bike up on a trainer, so I'm able to train inside, so I can continue to do the things I like to do. Just can't be outside because obviously we're in the Midwest and it's been 40 degrees and today it's supposed to be 62. So, I mean, yeah. It just kind of varies. The nice thing about being a personal trainer, though, is my point is you don't have to work out in a gym. You don't have to work in a gym. You can go to people's houses and train. You can get online and virtual train. There's so many ways of doing fitness in this world that we're just starting to learn the basics. And because of this outbreak, we're able to have to figure it out rather than say, oh, we'll figure it out later. We're having to figure it out like now.
Yeah. Well, and one last question for you. So with your program, is it in the works for the future? Is your program going to be offered within College Express potentially?
My understanding is yes, it's going to be offered, I believe, to DHS first. And I believe it's going to be offered as soon as this fall. So yeah, it's a NCCA certification. It's nationally and internationally known. NCCA actually are the ones that accredit our doctors and our nurses and that kind of thing. So it is a very well-known certification, and I've partnered with them. So basically, I am teaching their curriculum.
That's awesome. Well, for all those high school students out there who are interested in physical fitness or, you know, being a trainer or any of that, I mean, think about that. College Express, you could get all those credits out of the way and you could be on your way to a certificate while you're in high school, which is really great. Well,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they can do during school and on their after school and everything in between.
Well, is there anything else you want to add? Talk about your program, you know, any other tidbits you want to add?
I say just stay active, stay healthy. It's hard to do. Stay home. And trust me, my family and Cristin will vouch for you. We are not a stay-at-home family, which has been really hard for us. However, we're very fortunate that we live out in the middle of nowhere, so we can go outside and not have to worry about, you know, making someone else sick. So yeah, stay healthy, be safe, be smart. If they have questions, they want to talk about fitness, they're more than welcome to email me at kdryer@dac.edu. And then we can definitely discuss, you know, options and that kind of thing. And it doesn't have to be, you know, about my program specifically. If there's somebody out there that has a fitness question, by all means, shoot me an email. I'm here to help. I'm here to help.
Well, thank you, Kylie, very much for joining me today on another edition of You Don't Know DAC. So everybody make sure to stay safe. Like she said, stay inside, stay in quarantine. Let's get this over with and wash your hands. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.